Good morning, Audrey. I know that it's still morning in Ghana. We've heard a lot about the Mastercard Foundation. Please tell us a little bit more about why this one is an important example, what makes it unique, and what the rest of us might be able to learn from your experiences.
Good morning, Amanda. I'm excited to be part of this conversation as always. And good morning to colleagues that are watching online and in person. Amanda, let me respond to your question with a question. Can any economy develop without SMEs? And the answer is an obvious no. And yet access to finance remains a challenge. Hence, a significant number of these SMEs, especially women and youth, are excluded in accessing finance due to high perceived risk and structural barriers in traditional banking. This is what makes our partnership with Mastercard Foundation very, very important, because it addresses the fundamental challenge of financial inclusion, i.e., access to collateral to back borrowing, high interest rates, and information asymmetry. Before the partnership, the SME landscape in Ghana was constrained by limited access to affordable credit, especially for women and youth. But today, they are able to access up to $1 million at an unbeatable rate of 10%, as you mentioned, while the commercial rate ranges between 35% and 40%. They are able to access up to 1 million Ghana cedis without collateral. The partnership has enabled risk sharing, allowing us to lend aggressively in the market. Before, we were not aggressive on the market above the line, engaging in above the line marketing effort. But today, we are very loud on the Ghanaian market. It has helped us to build SME capabilities, ensuring that they are not just funded, but also equipped to grow sustainably. The partnership has also provided a test and learn opportunity for us as a business, allowing us to finance new segments like the microfinance institutions. Hitherto, we were not financing the institutions at business banking level, but today we have a whole framework that enables us to fund them at 10% and they on lend at 20%. The interesting thing to know is that in Ghana, microfinance institutions, some of them lend as high as 60 to 70, sometimes even 100%. But because of this partnership, they have a limit of interest rate they can lend to these micro enterprises at 20%. What makes this partnership unique is the holistic approach that is blending finance with training, market access. You mentioned Inspire Me conference, that is access to market for these women, and subsidized interest rate. Additionally, the guarantee backing our lending is at 0%. Most of these guarantees with other partners come with a commercial rate. Mastercard Foundation sponsored the implementation of the partnership deliverables and interventions, making it possible for us to house a development office within the bank. So if you come to Ghana today, where I sit, we have a whole development office. I always say that I am now a development specialist. I have a banking expertise and I have a development expertise as well. Now, Amanda, while you were introducing the Ghana project, you highlighted that this partnership has been a game changer. But why was it so? And what can other markets take away from the Ghana experience? I will say that the partnership has indeed been a game changer because, number one, it provided adequate comfort to the business to redefine its SME lending framework to address the collateral, the financial and high interest rate challenges faced by SMEs, increasing our appetite to the sector. And I'm very happy to share that Ghana has a great book, a great SME book. I remember when I took over this business, there was a perceived risk that the sector was so risky, and then we were careful, to lend to these SMEs. However, today, though we have extended aggressively to that sector, my NPLs are considerably low. The partnership helped us to disrupt traditional lending, which was characterized by high interest rates and stringent requirements. And then also, it enabled us to make significant impact, as it is shown on the screen. Today, we have been able to invest almost $100 million into almost 8,000 SMEs, including smallholder farmers. And the interesting thing is that 49% of this has benefited women. And in the process, we have created over 50,000 jobs for young Ghanaians. Now, what should other markets take away from Ghana's experience? I think that we must all understand that the world is about partnership and collaboration today. And therefore, we all must seek for the right partners who have visions and goals that align with our strategic goals. And then to share that it is the women banking proposition that opened the door for us to connect with Mastercard Foundation. So I want to encourage all the markets that do not have women banking proposition today to develop one, because the world is favoring SMEs and especially women. So if you have a proposition that demonstrates that you are creating interventions and initiatives to benefit these women, you are most likely to get very good partners to come along with you, journey with you to make the right impact. Thank you, Amanda.